Hey everybody, Mark Edward Lewis here with Cinema Sound. Today we're going to be doing a pseudo out-of-box experience with the Saramonic VMic Link5 HIFI wireless system. Not the same as the regular VMic Link5 where you can get 3 transmitters in one. This one will only do 1 transmitter, 1 receiver, but supposedly the best sounding 5.8 gigahertz or gigahertz transmission audio in the world. Well, let's check it out. And I say it's a pseudo open box experience because we've sort of already been playing with it. So forgive us a little bit, but everything that's in this box is what you'll be getting. So first of all, it comes in a box. So you go open that and you get this cool case, which is actually a really lovely travel case for all the stuff in here. So we're just gonna pop this open like so. And in here is what you get. Now, the warranty card is not here, but it looks just like this. And it'll be in here like this, along with a little manual, which we've already lost because it's so easy to use these things. And we're already familiar with the VMic Link5s. So in here, you've got a transmitter and a receiver. It's different. These are different than the Link5s because they're light blue, sort of a aluminum blue. And the Link5s are actually black. So you get these, you get 2 lithium ion batteries and 1 charger. Again, with the Saramonic Link5 products, that's our main issue with them, is that you only get 1 charger but for 2, we find that that's okay because these generally don't, run out of charge. It takes about 7 to 8 hours for them to run out of charge and charges in about 90 minutes. But I'd still recommend you get another charger if you can. And then in here we've got the TRS 3.5mm to XLR for your receiver output. You also have the standard Piggly Wiggly Squiggly tail TRS 3.5mm for regular phones and cameras and things like that. And then you've got the TRS 3.5mm lavalier mic, the same that comes with the Link5s, as well as the alligator clip. And then a clip specifically for the receiver, a cold shoe. And then on the back, they give you these little, the regular clips. Like I said, we've already been using them. So there's that. And that's kind of it. There's not a whole lot in here, but you don't need a whole lot. Oh, by the way, these little things. Let me put these on for you so you can see. These are a little bit different than what you would expect. In terms of size, they're slightly taller than the Rode filmmaker kits, but they're about the same width. So they're kind of bulky, and these antennas are non-flexible. Although they're plastic, they don't really bend. Now you can turn them, let me just rotate this, so that they can get into various positions and whatever if you need. But this really does make a very large space footprint on set or on your actor. But because they're 5.8 gigahertz, they do a much better job of transmitting signal. And although they sort of suffer when it comes to going through walls and things like that, line of sight, these are superior. And we've taken them out to 40, almost 50 yards without any issues at all, which is really, really great. And because they're hi-fi, they have a really, really amazing high bandwidth transmission. And these sound so great that you can actually just transmit, anything, as long as you can get it into the transmitter. In fact, here's a line input for that purpose, along with the mic input. And if we look at the receiver, it has a headphone output, which is unbelievable lifesaver, and its own specific line out, which of course you would expect. The mute button is the power button, so that's how that works. In fact, let's just power one of these up for a second. We'll open this up. Much like the VMic Link5s, it's a little difficult to figure out which way to put these in until you get the hang of it. The little diodes that are here, and you got to kind of look in there and figure out, because it'll go in both ways, but it won't close if you get it in wrong. So you got to pop it out here for a second, put it in the correct way, and it goes in. We close it, we turn it on, and if I can get the glare off, there, now you can see. Here, I'm looking at my own screen. So that's the glare, without the glare, and you get basically 1 out of 20 odd channels. Oh, there's a few channels here, and you just select them and match them with your transmitter, and you're good to go. These are, a bit expensive, but if you really have to have really great sounding audio on your transmitter, I mean, unless you want to go up to, Zaxcom or something where it's $1,500 a channel, ugh, wonderful, but ugh. This is your next best bet. So if you're using wireless technology, or hey, if you're even using a Zaxcom, definitely come onto our Facebook group. It's private, so you have to be a CinemaSound member in order to get there. And you can become a member on cinemasound.com. But check it out. We've got a lot of people talking about wireless, a lot of people talking about a lot of things. Get your questions answered. And of course, come to our Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific symposium if you can, and get on live with me directly and get your questions answered as we go through the 85-hour CinemaSound MSed Pro education chapter by chapter, week by week. Until then, we'll see you on set.